Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News Today.
Good Wednesday morning, and thank you for waking up with us on 11 News Today. We'll get to all of our headlines in just a minute. Did you wear a coat when you walked outside this morning?
Told you.
Okay.
I'm over it.
We're letting you know right now, before Ava even says it, you probably won't need the big winter coat this morning.
Yeah, maybe something light just to get you out the door this morning. But if today's anything like yesterday was, you're going to be ditching that thing soon. Let's get a check-in with meteorologist Ava Marie with your first forecast. We loved yesterday. Even with a little wind, it was nice.
I know. Yeah, I just wore a thin fleece this morning. That's all you really need when you step out. Temperatures mainly in the 40s and 50s. So we're at 51 in Fort McHenry, 50 at BWI. It is cooler on the eastern shore, 40s right now. That breeze coming in off the bay does make it cooler for the eastern shore overall today. Temperatures, though, look how they climb through the 50s and into the mid 70s this afternoon. We're going to see a mix of clouds and sun, so that's what's a little different today. There is going to be a little more cloud cover overall, but we stay well above normal in the mid 70s for the next 3 days. I mean, average for this time of year is 50s, so we're about 20 degrees above that. We'll drop off to the 60s this weekend. That is still above normal. It's really not until next Monday and Tuesday till we're colder, but still closer to normal. We are going to deal with a few rain showers coming in later Friday, but still plenty of time to really enjoy being outdoors before we get into that colder weather pattern through early next week. So that's the latest on the forecast. Let's check in on the morning commute now with Jenyne's. We've got dry weather out there this morning.
Dry weather and dry roads, and it's making for a good commute this morning. Take a look at the maps right now. You can see we are all green, indicating we're moving fast on our maps here. Taking a look at the top side of the Beltway, things are flowing smoothly. 695 at Providence Road, there are no issues to report. Same for Green Spring here, and you can see top speeds on the outer loop are right around 68 miles per hour. Over in Rosedale, things are looking good. 895 at Moravia Road, barely any cars here at all. 95 north of Hazelwood Avenue, things are looking good. Top speeds are right around 68 miles per hour. Over on 795 in Reisterstown, things are flowing smoothly. To get down to 695, going to take you right around 7 minutes. 69 miles per hour is how fast things are moving, and you can see in our live cameras that things are looking good out there on the roadways. West side of the Beltway, not bad at all. 6 minutes to get you down from 795 to 40. You can see our cameras. Everything is clear right now. I hope it will stay that way throughout the morning. The tunnel's not giving us any problems right now. All tubes and lanes are open at this point. And same thing for our Beltway camera, our quadrant cam, not showing any issues around the Beltway at this time. We'll continue to check in, but for now, we'll send it back over to you.
Jenyne, thank you. Later this morning at City Hall, Mayor Brandon Scott is expected to sign several bills into law. 3 of them have to do with the planned renovations at Harbor Place, while 2 focus on zoning, and a third sets up a charter amendment vote for November.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News at noon.
New at noon, an investigation underway after 2 people are dead and another hurt in a shooting at a recording studio in Laurel. Thanks for joining us on 11 News at noon. I'm Mindy Basara. Police say these are Laurel's first homicides of the year. Officials say the shooting happened inside a recording studio along Lafayette Avenue around 1:30 this morning. Their officers found 2 victims shot. One of the victims died at the scene. A second was taken to a hospital where they later died. A third victim who was shot took themselves to the hospital, and their condition is unknown at this time.
Well, we're not turning off TikTok. We're saying you got to sever your ties with communist China.
A proposal to restructure how TikTok does business in the U.S. passes through the House. How the app's parent company is responding to the bill, now heading to the Senate.
A murder investigation and scene next to a neighborhood school. What did students see? I'm Kate Amara, live in Northwest Baltimore.
And an alleged theft ring operating in Baltimore County. How one victim was able to help police capture suspects.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News at 4.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kyrie.
And I'm Ashley Hinson. Today could be the beginning of the end of TikTok as we know it. The House passed a bill that could ban the popular app, which both Democrats and Republicans worry poses a national security threat.
But the social media giant is not going down without a fight, with users protesting what they call an assault on their First Amendment rights. NBC's Alice Barr is on Capitol Hill with the details.
Live, local, late breaking. WBAL-TV 11 News at 4 continues.
Under discussion at the State House today is a ban of PFAS, otherwise known as forever chemicals.
They are widely used in pesticides. They threaten everyone's health and harm the environment. 11 News reporter Dave Collins takes a look at what the legislation will do. Wow, and that's it for us here at 4 o'clock. 11 News at 5 starts right now.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News at 5.
They told police they were trying to find the White House, but these 5 men were arrested for breaking into homes in Baltimore County. What they wanted to steal and the other cases they may be connected to.
Thousands of Maryland correctional officers not paid for the work they earned. Who will benefit from this second landmark settlement related to the alleged wage theft.
And the app has been downloaded millions of times, but can Congress actually ban TikTok in the U.S.? Well, the question faces uncertainty in one congressional chamber. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Newton.
And I'm Ashley Hinson. A homicide investigation next to a public school.
It all happened today in northwest Baltimore City in the Windsor Hills neighborhood, where 11 News reporter Kate Amara spent the day talking to parents and other members of that community. What do they have to say, Kate?
Well, first of all, parents and other school community members were relieved to hear that this homicide victim was not found on school property. However, they told us it was unsettling that this victim was found alongside school property on a footpath called Alto Path, which connects this road, Alto Road, with Chelsea Terrace. And it is a very popular way for a whole lot of students that go here to walk to and from school every day.
Live, local, late breaking. WBAL-TV 11 News at 5 continues.
Criminal counts against former President Donald Trump dismissed, some of them at least, all related to his alleged interference of Georgia's 2020 election results. What led to the judge's decision and what it means for Mr. Trump's case.
The chemicals are in thousands of products, and the health risks associated with PFAS have Marylanders seeking to expand our ban. State lawmakers are considering adding pesticides that contain PFAS to the list of products currently banned here in Maryland.
Today, a House committee heard testimony from those in support of a bill to do just that. And as David Collins reports, this included a panel with doctors, environmentalists, and a farmer. All right, Jen, thank you. That's it for me here at 5 o'clock. Here's a look at what's coming up new at 6.
Baltimore County Police think they have solved some home burglaries in the county. They say they have arrested members of a South American theft ring.
A homicide investigation and victim found near a school. I'm Kate Amara in northwest Baltimore.
A rare presidential rematch. I'm Kayla Norton in Washington with what happens now that Trump and Biden clinched their party's nominations.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News at 6.
And right now on 11 News at 6, Baltimore County Police have arrested 5 men investigators believe are part of a South American theft ring. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Newton.
And I'm Kyrie. Thanks for joining us. Police say the group is known for targeting and burglarizing large homes, stealing jewelry and cash. They were arrested while trying to break into a home in Reisterstown.
11 News reporter Barry Sims live in Owings Mills with more on what police are saying about these arrests. Barry.
Well, Jason and Kai, this all started with a 911 call from a homeowner who got an alert from his security system that something strange was happening outside of his home. Police arrived and then made the arrests.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News at 10.
Tonight on 11 News at 10, University of Maryland fraternities asking for a restraining order. Their plan to bring Greek life back to campus after a 2-week suspension.
Paying more to play some recreational sports. It could be a reality for those in Baltimore County. I'm Tori Yorgi. Coming up, we'll hear from concerned coaches, parents, as well as the county.
And several new public safety cameras are going up around Canton. Coming up, I'll tell you who's putting them up and what people have to say about it.
Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. I'm Kyrie.
And I'm Ashley Hinson. Tonight, we start with some breaking news. A 26-year-old man has been shot and killed down the street from Baltimore City College.
Police were called to East 28th Street around 8 o'clock tonight and found the man shot in the chest. He died at a hospital. If you know anything about this case, call police. And new tonight at 10, 4 University of Maryland fraternities are asking a judge for a temporary restraining order against school administrators. It comes after the school suspended Greek life indefinitely due to allegations that some chapters were endangering student safety.
And these 4 fraternities say UMD is infringing on the rights of its students and is subverting its own administrative procedures. University of Maryland officials say they haven't seen the filing, so they're not commenting.
Tonight, an apology from Baltimore's fire union president to former Mayor Sheila Dixon.
I thought it was just disrespectful to me as a person.
What he wrote about the now mayoral candidate in his endorsement of her main competitor. A West Baltimore grocery store back open after a shooting, steps from the front door. What we know about the victim and the store's response. Plus, special counsel Robert Hur facing hours of intense interrogation. How Maryland's former U.S. attorney is defending his decision in the classified document case of President Biden. And the Ravens ready to welcome King Henry. What we know about the deal that would bring the former Heisman winner to Baltimore.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News tonight at 11.
And thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm Jason Newton. Tonight, an apology from the Baltimore City Union Fire Union president after calling Democratic mayoral candidate Sheila Dixon a mutt. 11 News anchor Ashley Hinson joins us with his apology and the candidate's reactions.
Baltimore's fire union president Josh Fannin posted his apology on X tonight. I'll show you that in just a moment. But first, here's part of the initial email Fannin sent that started the controversy in the first place. The email was sent to union members last week before their endorsement of incumbent Mayor Brandon Scott. It says in part, quote, "The Baltimore locals are engaged in an epic struggle this election year, 2024, between a fire department-friendly incumbent and a mutt of a past mayor who imposed furlough days, brownouts, and permanent company closures."
Tonight, a legal twist in the suspension of Greek life at the University of Maryland. Why a group of fraternities is now filing for a restraining order. Baltimore County parents pushing back against proposed fee hikes for some recreational sports.
The kids are not going to have it.
How county officials are defending the move and where that money would go.
Several new public safety cameras are going up around Canton. Coming up, I'll tell you who's putting them up and what people have to say about them.
And a TikTok ban sails through the House, but its fate in the Senate is still unclear, where Maryland's lawmakers stand on this national security issue.
From WBAL-TV 11, this is breaking news.
We begin with that breaking news tonight. Police are searching for whoever shot and killed a man in Northeast Baltimore. Officers were called to a home on East 28th Street near City College just before 8:30 tonight. They say the 26-year-old victim had been shot in the chest. Anyone who knows anything about this shooting is asked to please call Baltimore police.